Everybody, welcome back to Home Studios here at Helping Music Evolve. I'm Nathan Adam here with our special guest, Anthony Falcone. Dude, good to see you.
Nice to see you,
It's
dude.
always great to see you. You've built an amazing studio space
Thank you
here.
so much.
And as someone who has seen you build multiple studio spaces, this one really kind of takes the cake. Tell us about your path from Murfreesboro to LA to back to Nashville and how you got kind of involved in creating this amazing space for Nashville's musicians.
Yeah, it's been a trip, man.
Yeah.
It's been a journey for sure.
Okay.
I feel like I lived the dream of a lot of people that go to college to do music.
Right.
So like and
Certainly been plenty of people come here to study audio
yeah,
engineering in the past bunch of years.
totally and
Yeah.
full of the ups and the downs. So like I started in Pennsylvania, came
Okay.
here, MTSU.
Yeah.
I graduated in 2007. I met a producer down here that was doing a seminar,
Yeah.
and then I went out to LA and worked under him for 10 years,
Wow.
managed his studio for a while, and got to work with some really cool people along the way. I was J-Lo's engineer for a while.
Yeah.
Worked with
Which
some-
resulted in a platinum record, if I'm remembering correctly.
Totally, yep. I was
Very cool.
fortunate to be a part of a project that went platinum, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
super grateful for
Heck
that. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, I worked with a bunch of people out there, really learned how to mix, and
Yeah.
also linked up with some guys out in Orange County, a team called Inviscus.
Yeah.
They do live event production,
Right.
projection
Lots
mapping.
of big projection mapping, big
Totally.
dance parties and events.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your scene.
Totally my
Okay.
scene. So I'm also a electronic music artist, so I do
Okay.
my own brand of EDM, I
Yeah.
guess, and I have a full show that has projection mapping and lighting all like synced to my music and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, I developed all those skill sets out in LA, and then, once my time was kind of up there,
Right.
I said, what's next?
Right.
So the logical step was to come back to Nashville.
Sure.
I have roots here. I
Yeah.
have people who support me and care about me. So, yeah, I just came back here, and everyone.
Got
So
linked up with home.
yeah, so you knew Logan, and Logan is the co-founder. He's the founder
Yeah.
and president of Home here, and he needed help building the space out, and
Creating an amazing recording studio for Nashville's creative community.
yeah, and you were like,
I know a guy that can build this exact thing. And
Exactly.
here you are months later having created this from literally nothing.
yes, it was just a big open. I think it was
Garage.
It's like a garage,
Literally
yeah.
an old,
So it was
junky garage.
like oil tanks and gas tanks and stuff everywhere. It
Yeah.
smelled crazy. But you could totally see the vision
Yeah.
of what it could be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, when you say you could, I couldn't. I had no idea. I could see a big empty garage, but I knew you could see a recording studio in
yeah,
here.
totally.
So, what sort of activities, musical events, do you see people creating in here? What have you, as you envisioned it and you created all the technology to make it all work together, as well as the great acoustics? What kind of musicians are you seeing that are going to be able to come in and make their dreams happen? What are people going to do?
Well, I think like any and all musician doesn't have to be typecasted into some genre of
sure.
music, right? So the point of me being a part of the project
Mhm.
was because I had access when I lived in LA to really high end studios and
Yeah.
equipment, and even down to the live event stuff that I
Sure.
was able to work with. So my idea was to design a place that you can provide that for artists from start to finish.
Yeah.
So as an artist, you need to rehearse,
Yep.
you need to record,
Yep.
and you need to perform.
Yeah.
So that is basically what Home is set up to do.
Yeah.
So you can have a monthly membership, get access to a rehearsal spot,
Right.
hone in your craft, get really tight. Then when you're ready to go into the studio,
Yeah.
you can move over to that and record, get a really, really good sounding product.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready to perform that, you could take it to the
You've
live
got a
event
venue
space
space.
to do your EP release party, or even if it's practicing a live show, developing a live
Right.
show.
Making sure you know what it's going to look like.
Exactly.
Which is definitely one of the things I've seen as music has been democratized and music production has been democratized to where anybody can sit in their bedroom and create something with a
Yeah.
laptop. It's like I see a lot of students that are not yet aware that there is still a whole level of professionalism that has
Yeah.
to be there if
Yeah.
you want to be perceived as a professional.
Correct.
Yes, you might be able to make something that sounds really good by yourself in your bedroom, but if you want to incorporate other musicians, record real instruments, go into a studio where you can actually record and track live and get the vibe that you can get with live as a band,
Yeah.
but then to put on a live show to actually perfect what that looks like if you want to showcase,
Yeah.
that's just something where, as far as you could tell, you weren't seeing that space anywhere else here in town. So you and Logan have created one to do exactly that.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like
That's awesome.
being able, not having to worry, oh, where am I gonna, perform my show, or going to having to rent a more expensive
Right.
rehearsal spot.
Sure.
We've provided a space with not only that's big enough for you to do that, but we have the equipment as well. So
Yeah.
there's a full lighting rig, a trussing system,
Yeah. So you can
four
really design it.
18s and four 15s so you can feel the sound,
That's
knowing what
awesome.
it is like to perform on a loud stage, because that's different than just practicing in headphones in your room by yourself when you get things
Are you
bouncing
kidding me? You're
around.
saying that sitting in my room with headphones is not the same as being on a stage. Okay, well, now I know that for the future. So what kind of things are you wanting to produce in here, and what kind of other homies and members that are going to come along? What sort of people do you want to work with to create what kind of events?
Well, we just want
Do you personally, though, for your music and
for
your
mine.
art? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for me personally.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, I want to curate like a dance night, if you will. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have to necessarily be dance music, but it's more that culture. It's more lifestyle events is
Yeah.
what I want to achieve,
Yeah.
right? Is provide a space or an event and a time every month so we can get out the music heads, the fashion heads, the
Right.
sneaker heads, the people that like food, photographers,
Right.
videographers. Give them a place that they can come and network together
Yeah.
and like just talk shop with other people that know what it's like to be pursuing their passion,
Yeah.
every single day. That is
Yeah.
what they do.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, that's kind of what I want to that's the envision I see that I can kind of add to the community here at home.
Okay, so what is on your creative bucket list? One last thing. What's on your creative bucket list, the thing you want to accomplish?
Totally. So I want to finish my EP. I want to perfect the live show. It takes a long time to do what I do to
Yeah?
build it. So I want to build one that's a little longer and better, and ultimately
Build another one, just to be clear, because
right.
I've seen some of the amazing ones you put on in the past, but you've got a new one you're envisioning.
Yes, I want like different styles of music.
Yeah.
The first one I built was just like, I'm doing this. Let's
Right.
practice. Let's learn everything. Now
Uh-huh.
it's like I really have an idea of how I want to perfect that. And then ultimately, I want to have there's a billboard on 24 that Spotify has. And
Okay.
I envision myself within a year to be on that billboard,
Okay.
promoting either a single or the EP, all kind of tied together back into h.o.m.e, into the community that we're trying to build here in Nashville.
Dude, that is awesome. It's always good talking to you and Falcone. Thanks
Yeah.
so much for coming out.
Awesome.
Where can people find you on your socials?
Totally. FalconeOfficial.com is my website. You can look me up on Instagram, Falcone Official. Pretty much that's that. So
Very cool. So Falcone Official, welcome next time. I'm sure we'll be back. We'll be seeing more of you as we continue to do both some new multi-platinum videos in here as we're working
Totally.
with people.
Yeah.
But looking forward to seeing you guys next time here on helpingmusic.org, powered by Multi-Platinum. Thanks so much.